Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. Do me a huge favor, make sure you comment the word chicken, and you're going to get the link to check out our cutout of the week. So this is only going to be available this week. Look how cute he is. We've got quite a bit of painting to do, so we're going to go ahead and get started. When y'all pop on, say hey. Even if you are catching the replay, make sure you put hashtag replay and hit that heart button for me. And do me a huge favor, make sure you're in the broadcast channel, okay, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to share the link to my live over in there. So that way my people know when I'm live, and they can come hang out with me. I am a little bit late than I had originally planned. My machine was still cutting and I had to wait for it to be done. So there we go. Hi, hello. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Lynette. Hi, guys. All right, so let me pull up my live over here, and then we are going to get started, y'all. Hello, hi, Annie. How is everybody doing tonight? I am doing pretty good. I have been busy trying to get orders out the door and to y'all. So, hello. Yes, hello, everybody. Alrighty, so this is our cutout of the week. It is a whimsical chicken. This is an 8 by 8 square. So I'm actually going to take my pieces apart, and here's what I'm going to do, because I don't want all the little pieces of my chicken to come out, which it's still going to happen, but I'm just going to try to move it off there as best I can, because we're going to paint the back of our board first, and I'm going to kind of just pull colors as we go, because it is a lot of little pieces to paint. So I'm going to try my best to be as organized as possible. Hi, Lynn. Hello, Miss Janice. How are y'all? Oh my goodness, y'all, thank you so much for shopping my live sale last night. Y'all rocked it. I just have to say thank you so much. All invoices have been sent with the exception of a couple that were orders that were put in on the live this afternoon. So if you haven't had a chance to shop the live sale, you can still go shop it. It's in, if you just go to my page, it's the last live that I did. Hello, yay, Victoria. Victoria got her package. I think I sent out like 20 orders today, and then I have another like 15 already ready to go for pickup tomorrow. I did. It was a busy day. It was a very busy day. Thomas helping, or is he chickening out? Just kidding. Helping me with what? The orders or the crafting? Hi, Anita. So go shop that replay. All the bundles are spoken for, but the cutouts are still available in there, okay? And if a bundle becomes available, I will just have it on my next live sale. So if you've been waiting for an invoice, all invoices have been sent except for just a handful. So I'm going in with the color vanilla. So I am going to use my chalk paste to paint tonight. You can use acrylic paint, you can use chalk paint, whatever you want. And I am going to rough this up just a little bit. Yes, our keyword tonight is chicken. And when you comment that word, it'll send you all the details, how to grab this. My price does include shipping, just so y'all know. But I'm not doing the best job at painting this because I kind of want it to look a little rustic and rough. So I'm going to put that in the water. I'm going to close this up. And I think we're going to use, what color should we do our frame? What do y'all think? What color should we do the frame? Oh, doing the chicken. He's not here. He's not here tonight. Sorry you had to. That's okay, Diane. I was more than happy to do that. I just went ahead and sent out the links to the invoices in case you were done shopping. But that's totally fine. Not a big deal. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Jackie. All right, let's get this dry. And what color should we do the frame? Should we stain it in brown? We could stain it in brown. Oh, you're fine, Stephanie. We could. I'm trying to see what we have. Thanks, Missy. Espresso. We could do this. Let's do espresso. All right. That's still drying, so I'm going to set that to the side. But what I am going to do is wipe off the edges. Oh, and I got my thumbprint in there, but that's okay because that's going to be covered up by the frame anyways. So I'm not that worried about it. Stain in brown. Perfect. That's what we're going to do. But y'all, do me a huge favor. Hit that heart button and sprinkle the video. That helps me out tremendously. But we're going to set that over here. Ooh. Oh, my word. My mat almost just slipped on me. So much for being a non-slip mat. Okay. Throw that over there. Let's grab our espresso. And I'm going to stain it in brown. I'm actually just going to use a baby wipe to do this. Okay. And we can build it up. But I do want some of that wood, the color of the MDF to show through. I don't want it to be like super dark brown. Thank you so much for sprinkling, y'all. That helps me out so much. Y'all have no idea. But I appreciate y'all being here, hanging out with me. This might be a little bit of a longer live because we've got a lot of little pieces to paint. No, I know, Stephanie. You are fine. You are totally fine. He's just not here. If he was here, he'd probably come on here and say hello. I promise. All is good, my friend. Okay. So you can stain with the chalk paste. Just like that. And, ooh, let me wipe that up. Let's see if we need another coat. Hi, Lisa. How are you? I hope you're doing well. If you are just popping on, say hey. We are a friendly group around here. So, like I said, I'm using my chalk paste tonight. But you can use, do we like that color or should we go a little darker? What do y'all think? Leave it, love it, or leave it? Ooh, I kind of think I love it. What do y'all think? Hi, Michelle, girlfriend. How are you, my friend? Hi, Donna Deek. All right, let's get this dry because here's what I want to do. Our chicken has a bunch of little pieces. So what I want to do is glue our frame together. Hi, Cece. Glue the outline of the chicken, paint and glue the outline of the chicken, glue it down. And then we can paint, hi, Kimmy. We can paint all the little pieces one by one and put it in that way. Thanks. Leave it. Okay. So we will leave it. If you want a darker color, you can absolutely do another coat. Just dry it in between. That looks pretty dry. And I am going to use, if I can find one, a straight pen. But I don't think I have one. Yeah, right here. Heading home from work. Well, drive safe, my friend. Drive safe. I'm taking a straight pen and I'm cleaning out the score line. So let me show you all the difference. So this is a score line right here and it's filled in with paint. This was filled in with paint and I took a straight pen and I just cleaned it out and it does make such a difference. Okay. So, I like to clean my like shiplap lines out, but you do you. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Hi, Connie. Put Thomas's name on the chicken. Hi, Carla. How are you? I have not seen you pop on in quite some time. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. I so appreciate it. All right. So there are our lines. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Mr. Pin. It's an 8x8, Missy. So it's not going to fit in any of the frames. I wanted to do a little bit bigger of a size because the chicken pieces, those pieces in there are really, really little already. And if I made it smaller, it would be more difficult to cut and paint. So that's why I kept it at an 8x8. Monica, comment the word chicken and it'll send you all the info. Hi, Tracy. But I want to say, I'm trying to remember, it's $20 shipped. So that does include shipping. So you won't have to pay an additional shipping fee on top of it. I don't know, Michelle. I was waiting for you to ask me. Because you're the one that always asks. I don't know. That is a problem for after live Alex. Not current live Alex. All right. Y'all, that was so cringy. I just talked about myself in third person. Ew. All right, I'm going to go in with my stick fast, and we're going to put this on here. Okay. Normally I like to paint all of my pieces all at once and then put together, but I think doing this is going to make it a little bit easier. Doing Good was in winter timeout. Oh my goodness. Okay. So there's what we have. I am going to take, even though I did clean up the edges, no, it's fine. I might go back over it at the end. So there's what we have. Now I'm going to take the outline of my chicken. Okay. And it's going to sit in here. So I'm thinking, hi, Sharon. What color? Should we do black? Should we do black outline? These are going to be two totally opposite. We could do black or we could do dune. Barbecue ribs with corn. Oh, yum, Michelle. Yum, yum, yum. But here's kind of what I'm thinking color-wise. I'm going to use cherry, and I am cheating over here. Eucalyptus, papaya. What would else go with this? And storm. Or grayish. That's grayish, but I'm going to use these. Thinking these kind of for the body. Maybe white, black. Okay. Done. Decision made. Hi, Linda Sanchez. How are you? Okay. Where did that go? I was looking for, I had, aha. My new pack of these. We're going to use this to paint the outline of the chicken. Because y'all know I get a little heavy-handed and I don't want to have too much buildup on the chicken. Okay, so I'm going to put the frame over here. A dark yellow in the chicken to mustard yellow. Oh, we could add that. We could add, where is it? We could add some saffron to it. Ooh, that might be a good idea. Now, you could also add patterns to this. If you wanted to, which I think would be pretty, but I'm just going to keep it really basic. We're just going to do solid pieces, but we're going to paint this. We're going to glue it down, and then we're going to paint our little pieces piece by piece. Just because I'm going to find that's going to be a little bit easier for me to not, I guess, lose or paint the piece wrong. You know what I mean? That way we're painting it exactly how we want it. But I'm taking a little mini foam brush and just painting this outline, and we'll glue this down. That way this is nice and dry and it won't move on us as we're gluing. Amazon. I got these from Amazon. They're linked in my storefront. So Tracy, if you comment the word chicken and check your message, at the very bottom there's a button that says Amazon favorites. Click on that and it should take you directly to Amazon, to my Amazon store, and they're linked in there. I don't know, Lisa. I don't know. I don't hate cleaning brushes to begin with. And I buy these in bulk. Like, it comes in a pack of, I don't know, 500 for like 12 bucks. So you could try it. I haven't tried it. Maybe somebody on here has tried to clean them, but I don't know the answer to that question. I am not sure. Okay. And thank y'all for y'all helping me out with answering questions in the comments, because sometimes I miss them. So we know what Michelle had for, or is having for dinner. What is everybody else having? It's our question of the night. It's the question we ask almost every single live. And reason. Oh, there you go. The best things you've ever ordered, right? I also buy, hi Shannon, I also buy my like bigger foam brushes in bulk too. Because your girl, I don't like cleaning brushes. Tammy washes them. Thomas and I are good. He was over here earlier today, lounging around while I was working. So you might pop on. Marcy, I love pot pie. I love pot pie. Homemade chili, tamales. baked chicken thighs, rice and veggies, spaghetti and meatballs. I made picadillo and Spanish. Oh, Angie, that sounds so good. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. Angie, I'm driving over. Just kidding. But that sounds so good. I've only eaten. Oh no, Tracy. Everything okay? Smoked chicken and salad. Chicken cordon bleu, another one I love. That is something I've not had in a hot second. Oh, heck. It's chicken cordon bleu. Cold chicken salad with apples, grapes, and pecans. Yum, yum, yum. All right, y'all. So give me your feedback, even if you didn't get any, or you just watched the live sale last night. What did y'all think about the bundles? No, Missy, he didn't. He left before making me dinner. Green chili chicken, rice. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes. Fun. Yum, yum, yum. So y'all tell me what y'all thought about the bundles. Did y'all like the bundles? Do y'all want more bundles? Give me your feedback. I was a little nervous. Y'all seem to like them because y'all, I have so much chalk stuff that it's just been sitting in a room back there. And I haven't been showing stuff, and I think the bundles are nice because you get to see like a whole project, or you get to have like, you know, your transfer and your surface at the very least. And then I try to include, you know, the extras and stuff. Love the bundles, which reminds me, yes. Oh yes, Shannon, I've got plenty of ribbon bundles. Oh my word. Thomas came over here and he's like, because my house is a little bit of a disaster because I've been organizing or going through my ribbon, and he's like, it's a mess in here. And I was like, I've been organizing my ribbon, which he said that I needed to do. So I started it. And so it's a little bit of a mess throughout the whole process. And then I showed him all, yes, Linda, I showed him all of the ribbon, the box of ribbon that is gotta go, and he was happy about that. Do you want to test them? Yes, Lisa, absolutely. I'd be more than happy to do that. Okay, so there is the outline of our chicken. So now we have all of these little pieces that need to go in here. So we're gonna paint them one by one, all of that. Bundles are great for those of us who have never tried. Perfect, Angie. Maybe I need to put together like a little try me bundle for our newbies. Okay, so let's start working at the top. So I'm just double checking that it's the right piece. This is where I might lose some people because I know this is not going to be the funnest part of the live. The love the bundles, very disappointed they were all spoken for. I know. And Cheryl, I plan on having more bundles on Sunday's live sale. I literally just threw those together in, 15 minutes before my live. So I want to have more. So I'm planning on adding some more. Thanks, Tammy. I hope this is going to turn out like I think. You know what? We're doing a bunch of small pieces, so let's stick with our mini foam brush. Okay. So this is the color Cherry. It's a dark red. I love this color. You could use Candy Apple. Candy Apple's a little bit brighter. Okay. So set that to the side. I am kind of cheating over here. I'm looking at a picture to kind of help me. So the bundles of ribbon you are getting rid of. I am, Missy. They are mystery ribbon bundles. So in the bag you get 10 rolls of ribbon for $10. And there are various sizes, wired, not wired, different colors, all of that. Thanks. Looks like a sun on the belly, yellows and oranges. Okay. Well, we've got, this is kind of more like a fall. Maybe we switch it. Maybe we do Bumblebee. And do I not have an orange peel in here? Maybe we switch it and do these two. paste. Linda, I have stuff that is just in my inventory. So if there's a specific color you're looking for, I can help you out with that. But you're a Perks member. So remember, when you go on the website, you actually save 30% off of those inks and pastes. So it's actually it is cheaper for you to go onto the website and order those than to order them through me. But what do y'all think about including like jars of paste in some of the bundles or jars of ink? Because I have a ton of ink too. What do y'all think about that? All right. So like I said, I'm just going to go in and paint and glue as we're finishing. Yes. Okay. All right. So far, so good. So here's my question. Okay. This is bright. So this is Bumblebee, and it's not orange peel, but it's very close to orange peel. Or we have like the more muted. So do we like the bright or the muted? I go through my walls of ribbon once a year and they sell quick. Yes. Paste and inks would be good too. So y'all tell me, bright or muted? And then, well, what if we did bright? Listen here. Go with the flow. If we did bright, we could do couture teal with it. We could have these colors. Ooh, hold on. Bright, bright, muted, bright, muted. See, everybody has a different style. Muted. So I think because I'm making this now and the spring is coming, I'm going to do more of the bright colors. But I also think the muted colors would be really pretty too. Muted, bright. See, everybody's across the board. You like those? Okay. Let's just keep going. So if you like the bright or the muted colors, you could do papaya and saffron, which is more of like a mustard color. I don't know if that one's available anymore on the website. But I'm trying to decide his little head. What color should his head be? Okay. So I know everybody has their own. We're across the board. Not everybody's is unanimous on this decision. I'm going to go bright, but I think muted would be pretty. All right. So I'm going to color. I'm going to paint his beak. That might need another coat. And then I'm going to paint his little feetsies. Okay. So this is the color Squeeze, which is a color that came out last year. But I think for some reason I don't have orange peel in here. Orange peel would be a perfect another option for this if you don't have this color. All right, let's dry. And I keep dropping this. I think it will look like stained glass. Yeah. So the picture I'm looking at has like designs on it. So you could also take this, each little piece, and do like decoupage on it. The picture I'm looking at to kind of for like color inspo is it has like fabric or decoupaging on it. I'm not doing that. I'm keeping it really simple and just keeping it basic colors. A teal head. So should we do, would this look weird? Eucalyptus or teal? I know, I'm giving you options. I'm kind of leaning towards the teal, but a lot of times y'all don't steer me in the wrong direction. Teal head, funny, I'm watching in store. Miss Victoria, I need to do the same thing. This room in here is an utter disaster. I say that almost every live, but it really is. No what? Teal, okay. Teal, teal, teal. Let's dry. And then we'll glue these pieces in. Ah! Teal. Oh, muted. Teal. Okay, so it looks like teal is the winner. So if you picked muted, just go with me on this project. Okay? You can get this and just paint it in your muted colors. Okay? Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. Hit that heart button for me. And hang out till the end. I am going to give away a cutout of the week. So I'm going to give away one of these. Unfinished for you to do at the end of my live, okay? So all you have to do is just kind of hang out with me, hit the heart button, comment and talk to me and interact and all the good stuff. And I'm hoping this isn't dry. My luck is it probably is. Yep. But we just need it enough to paint. Lisa, girl, I need it. This house, my craft room, right now my house is a disaster. I still have my Christmas tree up. No one judge me. But I'm taking it down tomorrow. My mom told me, she's like, I'm coming over and we're taking down your tree. Thank you so much for sprinkling. And I'm working on getting things unpacked, like boxes, chalk boxes that I've had. I'm getting things unpacked and getting it organized. So that way, once all that's organized, then I can organize this. Because I feel like if I organize this, then all of this is going to just be not put away properly. What? I just noticed that when I'm on Fbook side, you're freezing up, but when I go under Messenger, I don't know. Thomas, I don't need your judgment, sir. I moved to a new room so hard, it's crazy. Yeah. Y'all, he's judging me. I mean, it's not new to me. Chick lying down, it's 10 foot tall. It was horrible to store. Oh, goodness. All right, we're going to do another coat. Yeah. Laugh at your own jokes, sir. Laugh at your own jokes. You think you're so funny judging me. But you know what? These people understand my struggle. They get it. There's a method to her mess. Oh, yes. Everybody say hello to Thomas. Alrighty. Let's dry and then we'll glue. This is a no judge zone. Exactly, Marcy. Exactly. We don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Have y'all seen that trend on TikTok? I'm not judging you. Oh, no, Donna. I was talking about me being messy. My house being a wreck. That's weird, though. Is anybody else watching on... Thomas says it's messy. Thomas, you can help her. Most craft rooms are a real mess. Mine is. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm also running a business out of my house. So there's that. There is that, sir. Sharon gets me. Sharon understands me. All right, we're going to do his little eye. And I took out all the trash. Oh my gosh, calling me out. Rude. It's because I was cleaning up yesterday. And it was late and I didn't want to walk outside. And then I had an appointment this morning that I forgot to take it out before then. And then you showed up judging. See, put his name on the chicken. All right. Get that dry. I'm trying not to burn myself because this gets really hot. Okay. We're going to do his little eyeball. Okay, so here's what we have so far. So, here's my next question. That little part of his body, what color should we do? Yellow. I think, or red. Maybe we do red and these little things yellow, or his belly yellow. You're not a true crafter with it. Exactly. Exactly, exactly. Trying to think here. I think if we did his little belly yellow. Thanks, Melinda. I'm trying to think here. Yellow. Get Dallas story ribbon on the walls. I don't have, the problem is I don't have the wall space for that. That's the only issue. No orange, then yellow. So orange. Okay, hold on. Red, yellow belly. Okay. Let's go with the yellow. I would, oh, that comment went really fast. Thomas, having a mess in a crafting room is normal. Exactly. Red, orange, then yellow. So a yellow belly. Red, yellow circle, and orange petals. Yellow, okay. I think I'm understanding. Okay, so this is Bumblebee. This is a little dry too. I need to go through and really add water to my paste again. I would alternate the orange and yellow on his tail feathers. Yeah, we could do that. Or maybe we do, I don't know. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Marcy. Alrighty. See, y'all, I knew if I put all these pieces out and I just started painting before I like started gluing it, I would mess it up. So red body, then orange, then yellow. Okay. Let's see if we need another coat of this. Purple feathers. Ooh. Laura's getting a little sassy over there with the purple. I'm good, Patricia. How are you? It's been a busy day. I got lots done today. Deep purple. Not this. We could use Regal. All right. Let's glue. She is going to look cute. She's going to be the cutest little chicken. And I may or may not have one that goes with this in my live sale on Sunday. Red, teal, then yellow. Are you just like messing with us, Thomas? Is that what's happening? Okay. What did we say? Oh gosh. Hi, Brenda. Hold on. Red body. So then orange, right? So all of these little pieces, they're saying orange, right? And then this guy, red. Okay, so let's paint this red. Let's call her Sassy. We can call her Sassy for sure. You can call her whatever you want to. All right, so this is the color Cherry. And we are just going, trying not to get heavy-handed here. I think the purple will look good though. Okay. So the purple just on the tail feather. What do y'all think? Let's dry it. Okay. Thanks for y'all's help. The picture I'm looking at has like reds, whites, grays, like a eucalyptus color, chickadee, not cherry red. What's wrong with cherry red? Where do you buy? Amazon, Marcy. If you comment chicken, okay, and check your messenger, there's a button in there that says Amazon favorites. Just click on that and it'll take you directly to my Amazon store, and it should be under like brushes or something like that. All right, pull this back out, and then we're gonna do a little bit of stick fast glue. Purple for sure. Ooh, it's coming together. We'll probably all drive you up. We will probably all drive you. No, I am appreciating the help right now. So, orange belly, right? Orange belly. Let's see. Teal next. Thomas is saying teal. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to hold up the colors. So we have that. We could do Regal, which is a dark purple, or berry. Thank you. So orange, or should we do purple? Ooh, choices, choices, choices. I don't know, y'all. Lisa's saying orange. She's sticking with her orange. Dark purple, teal also. I know. Stephanie is always down for purple tail feathers. Okay. Berry. Okay, I think we're gonna go berry. Ah! If I order, can you please send a picture? Missy, this will be, yes. I won't print out a picture, but I can like message you a picture or email you a picture. Orange, berry feathers. Okay. Ah. Oh, so all the feathers in berry? Choices, I don't know. We could do both purples on the tail. Hi, Samantha. Okay, I think we're going to stick with our original plan and go orange. And maybe just keep the purple on the tail. We could do the both purples on the tail. Use both on the tail. Okay. All right. So we're going to paint this part of his belly, or her belly. And oh gosh, please tell me that's the right color. Yes. Like, okay, we'll do that. We will do that. Thanks for helping me, y'all. This project kind of took a turn. I wasn't expecting to use the brighter colors, and I think I'm gonna love this. Hi, Yvonne. How are you, my friend? Ah. All right, let's dry. And then we'll do another coat. Hi, do purple on the smallest and biggest, and then teal on the middle one. Are you talking about the feathers, Thomas? Anita, Amazon. Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. Comment the word chicken, Anita, and check your messenger. And down at the very bottom of the message, there'll be a button that says Amazon favorites, and I dropped it again. You click on that button, and then it'll take you to my Amazon storefront, and then click on paintbrushes. A rainbow chicken, yeah. Okay, Thomas, hold that thought. You might be outvoted on that, though. Hi, Sandy. I'm so glad you're here. I hope all is well. We've missed you around here. We're so glad you're hanging out. Alrighty. One more coat. You know, y'all, this wasn't as a painful process as I was expecting. I think it helped to take it one little piece at a time and paint it that way. But this is the hard part, is drying and not burning my hand off, because this dryer gets really hot. All right, that looks good. Let me wipe up my hands. You love chickens. Like I said, there's going to be another one that goes with this chicken in the live sale on Sunday. All righty, a little bit of glue. I'm just going to go ahead and lay this down. I use Stick Fast. Ooh. He's a cutie, or she's a cutie. Okay. All right. What do we think? So, why aren't you using painter's tape for the small pieces? Because I don't have any. It's in my Amazon cart, Samantha. It's in my Amazon cart. Have I ordered it yet? No. For some reason, I have not ordered it yet. But I have it in my Amazon cart. I'm all out. So that's why. Okay, so here is, let me close this up. Here is what some of y'all are saying. So 1, 2, 3. So we could do light purple, dark purple. Then Thomas was saying like that. So light purple, teal, dark purple. Okay, Thomas, we get it. You wanted the teal. Well, we didn't do it. Or I think I saw somebody say to put the white in the middle. What do y'all think? All purple, teal, or white? We're going to use both purples. But let me or white. I'm with Thomas. So you're saying, Samantha's saying like this, and so is Thomas. Thomas, oh, y'all are telling him he's right? Oh, goodness. I do agree we need more teal. Teal in the middle. Purple and teal to match the head. Okay. All right. Thomas, I'm surprised. They went with your choice. And if it looks bad, we're going to blame Thomas. It's not my fault. It's Thomas's fault. Sorry for what? I didn't see it. And I know everybody has their with how they would do it. Please know that I'm just here to kind of inspire. And then if you get the cutout, you paint it the way you want to. Teal in the middle. We're going to see. We're going to see if Thomas's idea was a good one. Teal in the middle. Okay. Put that over here. I'm okay with that. Okay, then we're going to do teal. And I put too much on my brush. We're going to do this little guy. Y'all, we're almost done. So if you haven't done so, hit the heart button. Comment chicken. Yeah, comment chicken to get all the information, and then share the video if you will. All right. Laying that down. If not, you can paint over it. Exactly. But like I said, it's going to be his fault. But if this looks cute, I will never hear the end of it. He will remind me that he knows what he's talking about when it comes to crafting. All right, so this is the color Regal. This was a retired color that they brought back. So if you haven't snagged this color, I would go grab it. Teal is your favorite. Thanks, Dee Dee. Thank you. I'm real excited about this. I think this is going to be really cute. It's a little bit bigger than what I normally do for my cutout of the week, but I just thought it's too precious to not do it. Alrighty, let's dry. Don't forget to wash your brushes and hydrate your paste, ladies. He's correct. He is absolutely correct. He needs to come on and do a craft with you. Yvonne, he was on here last week. He wasn't crafting with me, but he was on here last week saying hello. He'll be around this weekend or at the beginning of next. So maybe I can convince him to come on. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to do one more coat. I got it. I love that color. Which one? Regal? Regal's really pretty. I don't know why I don't use it more often. I need to win. Oh man, I missed it. Well, Miss Yvonne, he should be around. He might pop on this weekend or the beginning of next week. He'll be here. At least that's the plan. Okay, that's painted. Close that. Oh my goodness, Boone is being sassy out there. Do y'all hear him? He says hello. But he's all like, Mom, feed me. Y'all, this dog on Saturday. So about a year ago, Boone had to have emergency surgery because this little dog ate something he wasn't supposed to. And so he had to have surgery for that. And I think ever since that surgery, if he drinks too much water, he makes himself throw up, right? Or he spits up like a little baby all over the house. It's weird. So he, the other night, I fed him. So like I have to monitor his water intake. I have to like yell at him, not yell at him, but I have to like tell him to chill out on the water because he will drink it too fast and then he'll throw up. So the other night I fed him dinner and I was in my living room and my cutting machine was running, so I couldn't hear him. Well, he comes in to the living room and just looks at me and just vomits everywhere. His whole meal, like literally 5 minutes after he ate, threw it up everywhere, all over my carpet. Now, my house is all wood floor or tile. And of course, he has to vomit on the carpet. But y'all, I don't know. It just, very frustrating. I was lightly, I read something or comment. I was highly annoyed. We have a cat that does that. Yeah, I have to monitor his water intake. Like, he's a child. All right, let's see how this looks. And I think I might agree with whoever said that, Lisa, that we might need to change. Oh. I'm just going to lay it on there. Okay, do we like the dark purple or should we switch it to the light purple? What do y'all think? Keep or change? Yeah. So, like when he gets to my parents' house, he's super excited to be there. He'll go chug a bunch of water and then he's running around the house like crazy and he's just like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? I just said it. Love it. Keep looks great. Keep. I don't know if Thomas is still here. He'd probably tell me. I'm surprised he doesn't have an opinion. Change to yellow. Ooh. Boonies. Change to regal. Let me look at it. Hi, Bertha. I think I'm going to keep it. Oh, there he is. See, he was here. He was spitting up. He spits up. That's the word I was looking for. He spits up all over my parents' house. And it's very annoying. And then my niece steps in it, and then she's, you know, whining about it. It's just a domino effect. We're going to keep it. You could change it to yellow. I think including a little bit more yellow would be cute. Actually, I'm wondering if I should change it to yellow. Let's see. It's fine. I feel like I should change it to yellow, the dark purple. Now the thing is, I don't know how well. Yeah, stepping in it is absolutely the worst. No, it's perfectly fine. Yellow, leave it. Okay, we'll just leave it. I do think yellow would be really pretty, but we're going to keep it because I've already been on here forever. But there it is. Super fun. Yes, so that's what I want to do, Laura, is had this not been the cutout of the week, I probably would have added like the pattern transfers. So we might actually do the other chicken later this week and add some patterns to it. Paint a little yellow on the back and line it up. You could totally, Linda, I emailed you back. I know you were struggling with ordering. So you can send me your message or your list through an email if that's easier. But there it is, ladies. So what do we think? I'm kind of thinking, I'm wondering if we should have painted the frame black. But that's the cutout of the week. So that's going to only be available this week. So make sure you comment the word chicken and you go check your messenger. It's $20. That includes shipping. So it shouldn't charge you shipping. I checked it before I went live. No yellow, purple, pretty. Perfect. Hi, Bridget. I wish they laid eggs with, right? They wish they laid eggs with these colors. I think that'd be so much more fun. But I got you, Lisa. She's a wild chick. Exactly. She's wild. I know, Donna. That's my problem. I think she's pretty cute. So, like I said, hit the heart button, comment the word chicken to grab this. It will be in the live sale on Sunday if you want to wait. But if you're like, I want that chicken ASAP and I don't want to wait for a live sale, you can go ahead and grab it right now when you comment that word chicken, okay? Exactly, Linda. The chicken can be done so many different ways. This is just one fun, different way to do it than what I normally would do. Okay, and let's do our giveaway. So I'm going to give away an unfinished square, an unfinished chicken for you. So let me see here. Let's see. Hi, Dina. Hold please. I'm thinking here. The 8th person, number 8 on my side, to comment the word berry, which is the light purple color, to comment the word berry will be the winner of our blank. Thanks, Dina. This is our cutout of the week. You can get it by commenting the word chicken. The 8th person to comment the word berry on my end, so remember it's going to go based on my screen, will be the winner of this week's cutout of the week. Thanks, Deborah. Donna was number 1. Connie was number 2. Anita was 3. Dina was 4. Donna was 5. Shannon was 6. Anita was 7. And Miss Patricia Martinez, you were number 8. Girl, you are lucky, lucky, lucky. So Miss Patricia, I will add this to your live sale order that you placed with me yesterday. Hi, Chris. Chris, I saw you became a Perks member again. That makes me so happy. But go grab this if you want it ASAP. Or if you want me to add it to your live sale order from yesterday, I can do that and you won't pay the additional shipping. It'll just be $15 without the shipping costs. Okay. So there it is. So if you want me to add this to your order, just let me know. I can do that. But y'all have a great rest of your night. I will be back tomorrow doing another craft with y'all. And make sure you're in the broadcast channel. So right down here in this pinned comment, open up that message for me, okay? Open up that message for me and click on the link. Click on the link that's in the message. Sorry. oh my gosh, I'm like, can't think right now. I'm like seeing too many comments. Click on the link and join the broadcast channel. That's the best way to know when I go live. I do send a message in there every time I go live. And then I do post like updates and stuff like that for y'all. New bundles or stuff that I post in the VIP group, or deals or sales that are going on with Chalk, or even on my Cutout site. Okay. If you want to add it to your order, send me a message. Either through personal Facebook or through the to my business page. That'll be the best way for me to get it added to your order. Okay. So I'm going to hop off of here, but y'all have a great rest of your night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye y'all.